I'd like to create a sacred space and only connect with beings of the highest frequency, love, and light. So am I connected to my spirit guides? Yes. Okay, wonderful. So spirit guides, today is February 28th, 2026. And today, or I've just become aware that Trump has bombed Iran. So that's something that's happening in the earthly experience. And I'm wondering if you can connect with us and tell us a little bit about why this is happening. So I guess my first question to you is, why did Trump bomb Iran? He bombed Iran to deflect from the Epstein files. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So is there any kind of threat from Iran to the United States currently? No. Okay, so is this just some kind of political showcase, just a way to deflect from the Epstein files? And also, is it a way to elicit fear in the collective? Yes. Okay. And it is working to some extent. Okay, so he is trying to basically get the United States to rally around him as the commander-in-chief against this evil opponent, which is not even truly a threat to us, largely to deflect from the pressure he's probably feeling about the Epstein files. Okay, so will this result in a full-blown war between the United States and Iran? And that's a really big yes. Okay, can you give us any indication how long that might last? No. Okay. Timelines are always shifting. We cannot give timelines at this time. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You mentioned that the collective is responding with fear. Is that the predominant emotion or vibration? Yes, okay. How can we respond for our highest timeline? How can we deal with these? It's almost like, I don't want to say a big show, but it's really what it is, a big show. How can we respond to this for our highest timeline? You can create the reality you want in the incarnation. You do not have to be a part of the, as you call it, show going on in the experience at this time. Create the world you want to see. You are source energy. Okay. So I believe what you're saying is, in some sense, don't become outraged, full of anger, vitriol, fear, any of those lower vibration emotions, because that is playing into the narrative. And that is exactly what we do not want to do. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add about the whole situation? I know one other question I had really quick was, is there a lot of damaging material in the Epstein files? Which must go without saying, but yes, there is much damaging material about Trump in the Epstein files. Okay, so it's really a way to get us to look in the other direction and look away from what's happening there. Okay, but is it all part of the divine plan? Yes. And this is really kind of a big game or a big show. Yes, we are here for spiritual growth and soul growth, but we shouldn't take it too seriously in some sense, because we are eternal beings. We are source energy beings. And this is not something, these things, events that take place in the earthly experience shouldn't necessarily, how can I say, just move us into those lower vibration energies, because we don't have to be pulled into that by what's happening in our external world. And what we really could be doing is look within yourself for answers. Yes, look within yourself for answers, because that's where the answers really are. Okay, all right, spirit guides, thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we wrap up this session? We want you to know that we understand it is not easy to experience the events in the earthly plane that you are experiencing. However, remember, this is all a part of the divine plan. Okay, okay. All right, Spirit Guides, thank you so much. Sending you much love, and we will talk to you soon.